Hey guys, what's up? Mike from CoachMikeMcDonald.com here, and welcome to today's video. If you're just jumping on, welcome. If you're a replay viewer, welcome as well. But my question for you today is, are you trying to chop down trees with a dull axe in your business? If so, it could be a major reason why you're not getting as good of results as you could by, again, implementing having a sharp axe, right? So, what does that mean? Well, one thing that I find that happens a lot, maybe you've heard before the saying, the sharpen the sword or sharpen the axe, or again, invest in yourself. Your business will only grow to the point that you do, right? There's a lot of different ways to say it, but it's so true, right? I was on YouTube, and one of the recommended videos or things that I watch from time to time is they'll find like this super old, 100-year-old axe that's super rusty. It's covered in filth. It's super dull. Like you can run your finger across it. It doesn't even cut you, right? And so, and then what they'll do is they'll take this axe, or they'll take this knife, this sword, whatever the case is, and they'll refine it. They'll sand it down. They'll polish it. Take hours of grinding off all the rust and gunk and all the terrible stuff on top of it, right? And so then they'll do that, and they end up transforming it into this amazingly clean, sharp, deadly blade, cuts it, paper, just super thin slices, whatever the case might be, right? And so a lot of you, what happens is you get started in your business, you're getting things rolling, and you're basically that super dull, rusty axe, right? And I know I was there too when I first got started, right? I was super introverted, video game nerd, bad with people, didn't have any sales skills, didn't have any business skills, right? So again, it doesn't necessarily matter where you come from, but a lot of us, that's how we start out when we join our business, when we get started, right? So again, what happens is like we're that axe with that layer of rust, we're dull, we're terrible, right? And so then what you do is you go and you try and chop down a tree, right? And so a lot of you, this is why you're getting frustrated in your business, because you are trying to chop down a tree, you are trying to grow your business, you are trying to get results with this horrible axe, right? And again, a lot of us come into our business that way, but what's cool is there's hope, right? You can restore that axe, you can polish it, you can sand it down, you can eventually get it to the point where it's super sharp, super deadly, you can take down trees with one swing, right? But a lot of us, what happens is we never take the time to sharpen that axe. We never take the time to get the rust out, and never take that time to get it to how it should be. And then we're frustrated with our results, right? Again, do you go to the huge redwoods that are 200 feet across, built, grown for thousands of years, and try and take this dull, rusty axe and try and take it out? It's going to take you years to get through that, right? But that's what a lot of you are trying to do in your business. You're brand new, you're just getting started, maybe you're just getting rolling, right? And then you're trying to take this terrible axe and cut down this enormous tree, right? And this is kind of where you have those improper expectations, where you want to be making 10 grand a month after 2 months, or again, you want to put 2 hours a week into your business, but be making $8, $9, $10,000 a month, and that's just not realistic. That's not how it works, right? You have a learning curve to get through. It takes time to develop that skill set. It takes time to develop yourself as a leader, right? And so what happens is, this is when you are polishing your axe. This is when you're trying to make it better. You're getting the rust out. You're sharpening it, right? And so unfortunately, what a lot of people do is, sometimes I'll talk to people that are new in their business, or they're frustrated or not getting results, and they're not even attempting to swing at the tree, right? The axe is rusty, it's laying on the ground, and they're like, why am I not cutting down any trees? How come there aren't any trees falling over? I've got an axe, but nothing's happening, right? And I'm like, well, how many swings did you take at any trees? Well, none. I haven't even picked up my axe, but why aren't trees just falling down? Like I purchased this axe, I found this axe on the ground, but nothing's happening, right? And so again, unfortunately, that's what a lot of people are doing in their business. They're not actually taking any swings, right? They're not actually reaching out to anyone. They're not inviting anyone to see the business. They're not having any conversations. They're not even picking up the dull axe and attempting to put it at a tree, right? And so that's a mistake that I find people do too. Well, certainly you want to be improving on your skills, working on yourself, right? But you don't want to fall into like the professional meeting attender type person, right? Where all you do is personal development. All you do is go to the presentations, but you never invite anyone to them, right? Sometimes I'll have a conversation with someone, they'll say things like, well, I'm just really focused on personal development right now. And that's cool. Work on yourself, right? Work on yourself harder than your job, work on yourself, harder than your business, whatever the case might be. You still want to improve those skill sets, but that can't be the only thing that you do, right? If you keep polishing your axe, keep sanding off the rust, keep, doing your thing, making it sharper every single day, that's awesome. But if you never take any swings at anything, you're never going to get any results. You're not going to have firewood to survive the winter. You're going to die, right? That's what happens in your business. You don't stay by the campfire. All you do, again, is focus on personal development. Certainly, that's a huge part of your business, absolutely, sharpening that axe. But that can't be the only thing that you do. I would suggest, if you're new, start taking out some little trees, right? There's probably a twig that's, this big around, right? I don't know how I can view it on the camera here so you can see it, right? Maybe it's that big around, not huge, not anything crazy. So you could still take that dull axe or that thing that you've sort of started to sharpen. You've sort of gotten a little bit rust off. It might cut something nice, cut something small, right? You take out the little trees as you're getting started, start get those little results, little wins under your belt. And again, you're continually improving, continually getting your results, but you got to start taking some swings, right? You got to start inviting people to check out your business, to check out your products. You got to start asking the questions. Don't wait for perfection before you start taking any action. I was having a great conversation with one of my team members today about that, where it's like, yeah, continually improve, make your profile better, continually get better content out there. But if you never start taking any action, you're never going to get any results. So don't wait around until, the camera angle is just perfect on your profile picture, the lighting's just amazing, right? You've wordsmithed up your about me section, right? You don't need to necessarily wait till all that stuff is perfect, all your ducks are in a row, right? However you want to phrase it. You can't get across the country, take that journey, right? Let's say you're taking a road trip from New York to California. If you want to wait till every single light is green before you leave the driveway, you're never going to leave the driveway, right? Nothing's ever going to be happening in your business. So you got to back it up with action, but at the same time, focus on personal development, focus on becoming a better you, focusing on sharpening that axe, getting that rust off. And again, you'll have a lot better results cutting down trees, but if you never take any swings, the tree isn't going to fall over either. Again, so you can't just sit and stare at your axe and be like, all right, start cutting down trees for me. I got you nice and sharp. Why aren't you cutting down trees for me? You got to pick up the axe and swing it at the tree, right, to take any out. So it's the same thing in your business. If you never invite anyone to take a look, you never reach out to anyone, you're not going to get any results in your business either. So again, don't overemphasize on that personal development. Don't spend 100% of your time sharpening the axe. Take an hour a day, right? Take 30 minutes a day. Turn your car into a university on wheels. Listen to good books. Listen to good audios. Plug into training events. Plug into videos like this. Plug into webinars. There's a lot of different information out there. And what's cool, again, it's like, think of most of the stuff that you want to do in your life. Be successful in your business, lose weight, have better relationships. There's people out there that have done all those things already, right? Again, unless your company's brand new and just started yesterday, there's probably someone that's hit the top level in your business, right? Or again, even if they haven't, there's other people in the industry that have a business similar to yours. Again, there's other leaders in the network marketing industry that make six figures, that make $1 million a year, that, whatever the case might be, take the income level that you want, full-time income, part-time income. There's somebody out there that has done that already, and they've mapped out how they got there, right? So maybe they have books, they have trainings, they have webinars, whatever the case is, all these things that you want to achieve, there's already a blueprint out there. You just got to go out and find it and learn it. And again, that's the process of sharpening the axe, of improving your skill sets, getting that rust off, making sure the person you need to be before you tackle that 200-foot wide tree, that giant redwood that's grown for 1,000 years. Again, those are like the 9s, the 10s, the leaders, the most successful people that you're going to run into. You might not be able to bring them into your business right away because you have a dull, rusty axe, right? but that doesn't mean that you can't get some results. It doesn't mean you can't introduce them. Hey, talk to your expert, right? You talk to your mentors. You have them do a three-way call. You use that extra person that is getting those kind of results, that has a nice shiny axe that's super sharp. Hey, I've got this crappy rusty axe, but hey, Bob, you've got the most shiny, sharp, best axe in the world. You're $1 million earner. Do you mind you mind taking a swing at this giant redwood over here? Think maybe you could do some damage on it, take that out for me, right? Same concept. That's why you use an expert. That's why you use the three-way call. Introduce other people that are getting great results. Use testimonies of other people that have gotten success. Again, you can be that professional pointer, pointing people towards other content, towards other leaders that have gone out and done it, and that can inspire that person to take action as well. So again, hopefully you didn't get lost in my wood chopping analogy. Sorry guys, but I think it could get some value for you to, again, implement that mindset of always sharpening the sword, sharpening the axe, working on yourself. But again, you got to swing to take any trees down, right? You got to swing if you want to get any results. A tree isn't going to fall down on its own, no matter how sharp your axe is, how much rust you've taken off. Again, make sure that you are implementing both action along with personal development and continually getting better, but don't wait for perfection until you start taking any kind of action, until you start swinging that axe. So again, guys, hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. Tag your team if you feel like they could get some value in this as well. And then also, if you're struggling in your business, maybe you're looking to generate more leads, maybe you're looking to scale your business online, I'd highly recommend checking out my 10-day lead generation bootcamp Facebook coaching group. Over there, I've got 10 days worth of high-level training to walk you through how to set up your profile, how to have conversations with your warm market, with cold market prospects, how to reach out to people to get results, what kind of content you want to create to start attracting people to you in your business. Again, that and a whole lot more. It's 10 days worth of high-level coaching to help you grow your business on social media. And so if you want to get access to that 10-day lead generation bootcamp, you can actually head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/10-day group. Again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/10-day group. And again, you can sign up for that. What's cool, it's only $10, so it's $1 a day for 10 days worth of high-level coaching to help you grow and scale your business to the next level. So if you want to plug into that, again, head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/10-day group. I'll put a link in the comments below this section as well so you can access it. But again, guys, keep sharpening the sword, keep sharpening the axe, but also keep swinging. Start taking action, start heading towards your dreams, start heading towards your goals. Again, it's a process, it's a learning curve, but when you take consistent action, you can get results. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you more soon.